Hey and welcome, LBY. It's a super rainy day in New York. So I'm thinking about you wherever you are in the world right now. Today I've had this sort of day where at each moment where I did not feel clear as to my next step, I just would take a pause, set a timer for 5 minutes, and sit still, aiming to empty my mind and see what inner knowing arises. And almost invariably, the path shows itself. So, as we sit here today, coming into our bodies, coming into breath, I invite you to think of a question. And it might have something to do with what should my next move be? What step do I need to take? And we'll hold the question lightly. We'll allow ourselves to feel a kind of freedom in uncertainty. And then we'll sit quietly together for just about 1 minute as we get started. Allow the mind to be somewhat empty. And keep making room for the breath to develop. Let's empty all the way out. For the next couple of breaths, allow for a softness at your root, a softness at the belly, a free feeling energy at the solar plexus, an openness and expansiveness at the heart. You can make any movement to represent this. Let's bring freedom up toward the throat. Bring your internal gaze up just above and between the eyebrows. Let there feel like some intensity there, some energy swirling around. And then finally connect out through the crown as though it's a portal. Let's feel it like a beam of light. Okay? Inviting energy through, and the energy is real. Let's feel it, let's breathe it, let's move it through. Become a channel, become a conduit. Sip on breath and in and out. Open your arms nice and wide. Reach up above. Interlace all fingers but the first. Get really, 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 really tall. We're going to do some Kapalbhati breathing. It's going to be 30 rapid cycles. Take an inhale first. And then go ahead. Hands through prayer. Close eyes, connect to breathing, recover, and we'll do 2 more rounds like that. Get all the way empty. open your arms. Expand. Reach high. Interlace all fingers but the first. Make yourself a super clear and vertical channel for energy. And the pumping comes from the navel area. It is firm and it pushes energy upward as we breathe. Take a breath in first. Round 2, let's go. Hands through the heart. Lift the chest. Closing eyes long in the back of the neck. Let's recover. Get all the way empty until you have to engage muscle at the bottom. Inhale, open yourself. Expand. Reach upward. For the last time today, interlace all fingers but the first. Become that clear vertical channel you'll be pumping in a moment. Take a breath in. Kapalabhati, round 3. Let's do it. Hands through the heart. Lift your heart to meet your hands. Let's bow the head this time. Once again, call into mind that light question you're holding. What next move shall I make? And then let us add to our intention today. May I be aware of the answer when it comes. Singing an Om. Take a breath in. All right, let's come sit on our knees toward the back of the mat. Okay, let's tuck the chin slowly round as far down as you can. And then uncurl, lift the heart, open the arms. Again, chin tucks. Long back neck as you round slowly down, get super empty. Uncurl, open everything. And then one more time, tucking the chin. Lower, empty all the way. Try to really, really, really empty out. Get more empty than you've ever gotten before. Feel your navel. Feel any stuck energy there. And uncurl, opening everything. Exhale, dive into all fours. Let's empty out at cat. Inhale, open for cow. Come on into neutral spine. You'll actually just reach this right arm up and thread the needle, get a twist. If you want to add on to it early today, you can slide your left toes in towards your right hand. Even pin that foot down, sweep the left arm up toward the sky, or wrap it behind you. Do what's feeling appropriate, but make it about breath. Unwind it. Return to all fours. Sweep this right arm up. And then down. Let's empty out at cat again. Arch yourself into cow. Come on into neutral. We'll glide this left arm up. Thread it through. If you're feeling called to, that right foot slides up toward your hand. You can pin it down, stay long in the back as you lift the right arm. You might even wrap it behind you. Do what's feeling appropriate. Breathe big. Unwind it, plant the hands, plant the knee again. Okay, we'll sweep this left arm to the sky, just a finishing touch there. And then last time, hands to the mat, empty radically in cat. Find your way to cow. Strong abdomen as you move forward, lower down and lift yourself to cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Let's stay. And move it into downward facing dog. Sending each heel down. Walk your feet halfway up. Keep stretching the legs. Loosen the neck. Looking forward, get your feet between your hands. Lengthen. Take a fold. Let's lengthen one more time. And then we're going to fold and I'll hang out for a little while. Let this opening take place. Maybe taking hold of your elbows. All right, look forward, hands to the hips, come on up to stand. And neutral spine. Let's get the toe mounds touching. Okay, squeeze the seat, lift the belly, lift the chest, shoulders draw down. Take a gaze point and connect inward. Get empty. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, dive down for Surya Namaskar A's. Inhale, flat. Exhale, step or leap your way to lower in your manner. And coming to the ground and lifting to cobra. I encourage you to lift your chin if it feels all right for this next stretch of it. Making your way to downward facing dog. If you got low back stuff, guys, or sacroiliac stuff, come onto the knees. See how that changes things. Downward facing. Let's get onto toes. Look forward, and you'll step or leap to the top. Lengthen. Fold. Inhale, rise. Back to Tadasana, a breath to center. Empty out. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, flat. Exhale, step or leap your way to lower. Never rushing. Inhale, open heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Connect. Any movement is welcome. Loving to undulate at the spine a little bit. Try to get into new patterns. On toes, bend the knees. We'll step or leap. Lengthen. Fold. Rise. Exhale, Tadasana. Let's come right back in this time. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale, step or leap to plank with soft elbows. So you can be lowering. Inhaling, shoulders back. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Rooted in breathing. Onto toes, bend the knees. You'll step or leap. Lengthen. Fold. Rise. Hands to heart. You're strong. Let's go a little Ashtangi style, but you know me, I'm gonna mix it up. Let's bend the knees. Sweep arms up to Utkatasana, your fierce chair pose. Diving into Uttanasana, folding. Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Step the right foot forward, back heel down. Rise into Warrior One. Exhaling, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, open. Exhale, Adho Mukha, back heel down. Step the left foot forward. Rise in, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, hands to the mat, Chaturanga. Inhale, open-hearted. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Connect. 5 breaths. That'll be the only time we do it. Because I like to buck the system. That was traditional Sun Salute B. And it's not done yet. High onto toes, bend the knees. You'll step or leap to the top. Lengthen. Fold. Bend knees. Utkatasana. Finish Tadasana. Stand tall. All right. Hands to the hips. Step your feet hips distance apart. Draw the elbows back. Lift chest. And let's go there. Folding in. Might even wrap your arms around your legs. Come on up to flatten your back, however you do. And then step right on your hands. Toes as high as the wrists if you can. Long back, sits bones lift. Take the fold. Come on up to flat, hands to the waist, all the way up to stand. And then neutral spine. It's connected Tadasana again. Find your breathing. Okay. Let's sweep the arms up overhead. Okay, exhale, fold, but as you do, this left leg is going to shoot high behind, hands to your heart. So it's a bit of a fallen tree. Let's connect to it for a few rounds of breath. You can always hot potato the ground. Take a slow stepping back, about 3 or 4 feet, because you'll straighten this right leg. Come onto the heel. Shoot the right hip back. Take a good fold. It's a version of pyramid. Can always be on blocks. Okay, looking forward, let's make our way to half moon. Balancing on the right foot, peeling the left hip open. Expand your arms. Breathe. Take a slow step into side angle, guys, any version that you want. Left arm across your ear. Dig deep into those exhales. Then look down, roll the hands down. We're going to come on into this left inner leg in Skandasana style, just because I think it feels so amazing at the inner thighs. And then take your time. You can rock with it, explore it. Give yourself the opening you require. And then to get out, we're going to come up through Warrior Two. So take an inhale. Exhale, strong legs open into Warrior Two. And then circle it down. Okay, your flow, any way you like to go. Downward dog. On toes, bend the knees, step or leap to the top. Lengthen. Take your fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhaling, Tadasana. Next, natural inhale, reach yourself upward. On exhale, you'll fold down, but as you do, hands to the heart, the right leg shoots up and back, taking this fallen tree. And then step on back 3 or 4 feet. If you can, left toes lift up, left hip shifts back. So square off with the hips and fold. In this version of pyramid, you can always take blocks. It's all about stretch right now. Peer forward and head into half moon. Left hand under the shoulder. Peel your right hip open. Expand through the wings. Breathe. As you step back, make it side angle. Any version. Could be forearm to thigh, for instance. Bring a block in. Do what you do. Right arm crosses the ear. Gazing up. Lengthen the breath. Take an inhale. Exhale, look down. Walk your hands over to the inside of this right foot because we're going to bend that knee, Skandasana style, and then just take this time to explore. Find those inner legs. Okay, we're about to power it up. Take an inhale. Make your way to Warrior Two, up and facing the front. And circling down. Take the flow your way. Meeting together at Down Dog. Let's send the seat way over to the left. Breathing into that left armpit. And then the seat goes way over to the left. You could be bent in the knees so that you breathe through the right shoulder and armpit. And then back to downward facing dog. This time let's sweep the right leg high. Let's open the hips, set the left elbow down. Make some big circles up there. Straighten the arms, step the right foot between your hands. Climb up for high lunge, but I'm going to send the right arm underneath the left. Hug the belly as you reach up and even back. And then facing forward, open the arms wide, reaching all the way up and then forward because you're about to balance and it's going to be a twist. So stand up, lift the left knee, extend the leg, left hand to the small of your back, grab hold of your foot. Yeah, you can stay here or extend it, lift the chest, and twist to the left. Connect. If you want to, wrap that left arm even farther behind. Step the left foot back 3 or 4 feet. Okay, left arm stays wrapped. Let's reach the right arm up, and we're actually going to pivot. Right toes way in, left toes point to the back of the mat. Square the hips because you're going to take revolved triangle with the option of keep this left arm wrapped. Reaching toward the back, touching down. Make some room as you twist and breathe. Big lift. The right arm comes all the way up. You're going to pivot one more time, this time into Trikonasana, facing the front as usual. That left arm can stay wrapped. For our last phase of this one, we'll transfer weight to the right foot. I encourage you to either take half moon or try floating it. That left leg lifts, and that bind can stay if you want it to. Big step back. This time, make it peaceful. And then exhale, roll yourself down. Take the flow. Downward dog. Slide your left leg high. Open up your hip. You can even set that right elbow down. Make giant circles up there. Looking forward, straighten the arms, step left foot between your hands. Climb on up to high lunge. That left arm will roll under the right, wrap tightly. Hug the stomach in, lift the chest, tip it up and even back. Looking forward, open the arms, big reaching up, and you're about to balance. Remember, it's a twist. So step onto that left foot, right knee comes up, right hand starts on the small of the back, left hand grabs the foot. You can keep it like that or extend and twist more deeply to the right. If you want it, right arm wraps even farther around, wherever you can get it. Keep the wrapping of your arms as you step Slowly back 3 or 4 feet. Okay, those left toes actually come in. Right toes will point to the back of the mat. Left arm guides you into a revolved triangle shape with the bind or half bind. Make room and breathe. Empty out. Keep this right arm wrapped, but stand up strong. Left arm guides you up, and you'll create triangle. Right toes in, left toes point to the front. The half bound arm. Use it to revolve at the spine a little more. Keep your half-bound arm and create half moon. And if you'd like to, try floating it, aka not touching down with your left hand, or maybe touching your left leg. Go for it. A big step back. Let's make it peaceful. And we'll roll down and around to take our vinyasa. Moving into downward facing dog. All right, let's get the knees down. We'll take a puppy. I want to get open in the chest and shoulders, so reach your arms forward. Melt the chest down. If you can, it's the throat down, but you get whatever part of yourself down you can. Okay, let's climb back onto knees. Allow the arms to rest by your sides before we build on. I do want to get you into some seated stuff today. Okay, but first, a couple of invitations, starting with downward facing dog. Sweep your right leg high. Open the hips, set your left elbow down. Send the right hand closer to you. And then if you want to play with it, you can play with funky Pinchamayurasana. You could also play with headstand, forearm stand, whatever you've got going on in your practice right now. Go for it. And then slowly lower it. Straighten both arms. Bend the knees, send the seat to the right, and explore side plank for a while, any way you like, including eagle legs. Wrap that right leg around. Could even grip your right arm. Do what you do. Let's breathe. You know I'm going to flip this over. Left hand lands, unwind, right foot steps behind you. This could be enough. Or find its limit. Lift the seat. and then come out. We'll get restful soon, but I want to do all that on the other side. So you can rest or take a vinyasa. Okay. I love to get just sometimes if I'm feeling it, get a little lazier with my vinyasas as they go on. Honestly, it's not even laziness. It's just that I don't want to hurt myself. So I love to go luscious and easy. Let's meet again at downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Open the hips and the right elbow down. You can guide the left hand in line with that right elbow, and you choose it. Go upside down somehow. Is it shoulder stand, headstand, handstand, pincha? What you got? Let's do it. Okay. Straightening both arms, you'll tip over to left side plank. And if you want it, left leg crosses over the right for eagle. Right hand can grip your left arm, do what you do. Breathe it open. And then when you're called to, flip it over, left foot steps behind. This is more than enough. Or take it into a back bend of some sort. Anywhere from wild thing to wheel. And then roll it over. Last time with the vinyasa. Okay, moving it into all fours. Let's send this right knee forward and to the side. Load yourself up for a sweet old pigeon. Folding when you're ready. And climb on up. Let's get this left knee forward. And we'll move it into a twist. If you like half lotus, go for it. If you like binding, go for it. We've done quite a bit of binding, so you might find you can lean forward and actually get in pretty deep today. Open heart as you twist. get a bit of a counter. And see if you can cross your right knee all the way over your left. I'm actually going to turn this into an arm balance. So I'll twist to the right, plant the hands, lift myself so it ends up being kind of like an eagle legs or just a cross-legged side crow. Go for it. And sit it down. Let's roll through. Make your way onto all fours. Send this left knee forward. Get yourself set up. And when the time comes, folding forward with pigeon. Climbing back up. You can send your right knee forward. You'll end up building a twist to this. Option for half lotus. Option for bind. Be lifting tall through the chest. Anything you want with that right hand. I'm liking the feeling of pushing down that left thigh and knee today. And unwind it. And face forward. See if you can stack that knee on knee. Could be awkward, I know. And we're going to turn it into an arm balance. So take your hands to the ground. Use your toes to lift your legs. It's all about a twist. Tighter you get in, the easier it is. Send the heart forward. And we'll stay until it gets a little hot. Set it all the way down. Recross. Send yourself through onto all fours. And then I'll actually invite you just to turn all the way around onto your back. Okay. The time has come for our Shavasana. I'm going to hang out with you for 5 minutes, and then we actually have enough time to do a bit of a seated meditation. Of course, if there's one more thing you're craving, feel free to take it. Can you feel nourished? Let's come back into movement. And climb up for a seat. If you'd like to hang out for another minute here, let's find our quiet meditation. So glad you are here, yogi. I'll say be well and everything. I'm also gonna, for those who care to see it, I'm gonna show you something that I just got today that I'm so excited about. This is a little look to the side of my recording studio. You see there, we got a beautiful whiteboard. That is what I'm going to use to teach the 200-hour teacher training that's coming up in the end of February, and only the members know about it so far, and I've already gotten some inquiries, and we have official people signing up for it already. So if you're interested, remember I'm going to close it off at 10, maybe 12 people if there's a big demand, but it's going to be limited spaces, and I haven't announced it to the public yet. So if you're on the fence about it, just inquire. I'll send you a bunch of information about it. All right? Hope you're well. Have an amazing week. Bye, yogis.